Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review in SummonersWar. We are on Slothy4321's account, a Patreon that's been a Patreon for so long, so thank you for that. And he knows that he has to continue on R5, Giants, so he doesn't want me to specifically talk about runes and point those out. We'll just look at it together because I think we've done a review on this account probably like a year back, because I know it's been a while since I did his review. We'll just see if he improves there. But he wants more advice in PvP stuff, so like RTA, Arena, and Siege. So when I looked at it quickly, it looks like for Siege, he has too many defenses. He's in the G1 Siege, so it's understandable, but we'll just see if the builds are still decent after ruining 10 units or 10 teams, because that's a lot. And then we'll also take a look at his AD and AOs. Because obviously that's all you have to look at for Arena. We all know that Arena is very difficult these days since the LD buffs, LD pieces, and that really frankly tells us that nobody cared about Arena until Comp2 started to incentivize, actually rushing. Glad they did it. It was I don't know, like 7 years late, but that's great. And then finally, he wants to know about RTA. We'll take a look at that as well and see what kind of box is running, my thoughts, my recommendations if I would rune his box. Anyhow, let's get right in. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys want account reviews like this, please join my Patreon. Only Patreons get account reviews. And also, if you guys want actual account improvement, join my Discord, fill out the Google form. Slothy has been playing for 1,700 days. He's doing all the dungeons fairly quick as well, so that's great. And he is doing solo R5, which is interesting because it looks like he's not running the conventional BJ R5 because there's no bail here. That's all fine. You don't have to go with the conventional route if you are having success with whatever team you're running and it's quick enough for your crystal status. Let's go and take a look at his box. Because he wanted me to look at the PvP stuff, we have to check the box status, as it is pretty much like 60-70% of what makes up to be good in those content. So let's just point out what he's missing that could be pretty good. Okay, the fire hacker tricks, something that I really want. He doesn't have that. I think that's a pretty damn good unit, especially if you're running some kind of debuff team. It's very, very good. Not having Cassandra is also pretty big. Or Federica, I keep calling it Cassandra, but yes, they're all named Cassandra. So Federica is also pretty good. Fire Bayek is coming out more because it is a tanky bruiser damage dealer that has a defense break plus like a cleanse heal, which is also pretty cool as well. Okay, Douglas is a good counter unit. No Masha. Wait, we also have to take a look at Siege stuff. Okay, nothing notable at least. Claire is very good for offense. Oh, Veladril is very, very good for RTA right now. No Vanessa and no Perna. Perna for probably Siege they're missing, and Vanessa, Arena, and RTA essentially. Okay, for water, what's notable here? I am enjoying this unit, although I didn't pull it out after figuring out that Wajab pairs up with Veladril really well. So I don't need another speed lead, but who knows, if it does get taken, this will definitely be a second pick for me, or the Chandra. Okay, you have Britta. Britta is pretty good in Siege. I hate this unit when I meet it in defense because it procs all the time. Okay, Adriana, that's great. You do have the Amber, so maybe you can make a dot type of team with Amber. I love Amber offenses. No Shizuka. Oh, okay, you have more. No Heigang. I think that's a pretty big one for RTA. Also Siege offense-wise as well. Also, Belial is a very good Siege offense unit. I do use it a lot these days, especially against the Pyeongchar variances. If we could tank it out with a Camila on the field. No Abilio, no Amelia. Okay, these are pretty significant units here that he's missing. Okay, let's go to Wind. He does have Pyeongchar, that's great. No Lila, so I guess no Heigang. Oh, he doesn't have Heigang either, so I guess that comp is out of the window. No Smicer, that's pretty big in my eyes. No Sonya, pretty big in my eyes. Both good for Siege. One's for Siege defense, one's for Siege offense, or Arena offense, or RTA, so on and so forth. But mostly RTA for Smicer. And Sonya just has so many uses. No Sagar as well, so it looks like you're lacking a lot of resets. Okay, you do have Changpeng though. Changpeng is pretty weak these days though, in my eyes. I know the popular team that people still use a lot is the more Changpeng. So if you have the rune quality, if you have the units that could run that, you could try it out. But for me, I do think in my eyes, Changpeng is a little weak, but obviously a lot of people could disagree. Kino Diana, that's also pretty big. But other than that, I think nothing too notable there. LDs? Okay, no light LDs. Okay, you have Tableau though. Good for RTA essentially. And then for dark, ooh, no dark LD5 either. You do have the Madeline Cookie. Do you have the dark Siri though? No dark Siri either. Okay, so you're missing a lot of stuff. You do have Marinade, so you can make a quick offense there. So that's good. Okay, you also have the Bethany. So you can make a sniping comp essentially, right? With the Win Madeline Cookie for offense. We're just taking a look at those as well. But it looks like you're missing some of the meta Nat 4 leads, as same as me. So you will be limited there on making some good siege defenses that are strong these days. Take a look at his rune quality and not tell him what to do. Okay. Questionable gem in my eyes though. I don't like stats that can't be grinded, especially if there's only one stat that can be grinded on the entire rune. This rune could be 29. I would probably go for attack percentage or HP percentage. HP percentage a little more usable, I have to say, because you know you could put it on any essentially supportive unit that needs to be tanky. Okay, no gem. Okay, it doesn't look too bad though. It's not too slow. He has a few that's quick here as well. Yeah. Ooh, slot 4 needs work. Maybe slot 4 can be one of your event runes. I'm not sure. Slot 5 decent. Again, like you said, you're missing grinds there. But only one rune actually. That's really fast. Others are slow. And then slot 6. Okay, this could be 27. I mean, you could argue that you don't want to put a +6 here. So let's just say +5, so it could be a 26. And then that's it. Okay, so yeah. I do think that you should continue on GB12 or GB Abyss Hard Giants because you are lacking some runes on certain slots. Like compared to slot 1 where you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 runes. 4 runes that are over 20. Slot 6 has 1. 4 had none. I'm talking about before grinded. Oh, you have 1 here. That's 20. But yeah, overall it's pretty slow. Okay, Violent is not that great either. Yeah, it's pretty much in the... Oh no, slot 4 a lot stronger. Okay, at least every slot has a decent rune there. Will... Oh yeah, R5 definitely needs work. Oh, slot 5 is weak on Will. Okay, grinds. Let's get Despair. Oh, Despair 1. Despair slot 1 is horrendous. Garbageness. Garbageness? Is that even a word? It's just garbage. Oh, slot 1 was. Slot 5 isn't that great either. Okay. Grind right here. Intangible? Ooh, wait. Why did you give a +5 here? Really? Did you have to? This makes me sad. I'm not too happy with these. Oh, man. Really? Again, really? Really? Oh my goodness. Imagine that +5. You kept that +5 here. Oh my goodness, this rune. Very unfortunate. That has to be the pinnacle of this review, man. That was such a bad choice. What was the rush on putting that +5 on that slot 1 that only has, what, 16 speed? What was the rush? I mean, it's an intangible rune. You could find the... I mean, if it was an energy rune, you could use this slot 1, right? If it was a swift rune, you could use this slot 1. Come on, what was the damn rush? Guys, please don't feel rushed when you're runing or when you're finishing a rune. Sometimes these legend grinds and gems are really, really rare. It could make your day if it lands on a rune that actually needs perfection, that is worth the grind and gem. And sometimes you'll cry for it. For a rune like this, even when the +5 lands, I'm not happy. If you're happy seeing this, then your rune quality sucks. Okay, if you're happy seeing this, your rune quality sucks. You were hasty. You were hasty on that. Anyhow, let's go on to his actual review because he wanted advice on PvP. So Arena first. His best record was C1. Right now he's in F2 with the 43% defense rate, so it looks like he's smashing there. Let's take a look at the runes. I don't know what you're trying to focus on, but I do like more in defense actually, because it does kind of make the offense a little less reliable, as they are bound to give the more a turn unless they have a crazy sniping comp that snipes all the other 3 and then kills more last. I don't know if a lot of people have that kind of offense, so I actually like more in defense because it at least almost most of the time guarantees that more will move in the middle, either stunning the offense or at least absorbing their attack bar somehow, and it will mess up their turn order in that way. So I actually like this unit. The only time I hate it is when it derps, which always happens, right? It's a little slow though. It's a little slow. There are also runes that are not perfectly grinded, so that's the flaw. Pyeongchor, Violent Energy. I don't know what energy. Are these fast? They're not too fast. Wow, you gave these +5s. Interesting. It looks like you're just using the grinds as they come in. You're not a keeper of the grind. You just have to use it. You have to find the rune to use it on. Interesting, but okay, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It should be a Destroyer Nemesis or even a Revenge, because Revenge could also kind of mess them up if he does the Revenge and stun them. Clara, a little slow for an actual speed threat if it's the only unit on the defense, but because you have more on the defense, I mean, being a little slow is fine in my eyes, because at least one or the other will get to move. That's at least what I think. And then you have another speed threat, or at least passive wise, the Omdwa that could, sneak in between and mess up their turn as well. I mean, I'm not too against with this type of defense. I actually think that it's good. And maybe the last 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you could just add in a Camilla, because I know you have her. So it just adds in a little more stall. If we go into offenses, I'll really only run 3. I'll put it at the end. So I do like the Christina offense. Here, I do want you to run a Belio. You don't have Hey Gang, so you need strippers. So let's see, you take that. You also have Mu Kwang, I think, didn't you? No, but you have Nora, which is another decent stripper. And usually I'll go Hey Gang here, but because you don't have that, what else could be a good unit? If you had Trix, that would be an awesome unit as well, but you don't have him either. Now you only have 1 stripper right now. Reason why I kind of want a second stripper. Praha could work, because you also want more dots, and if they have buffs, then Praha or Juno. Praha I'm just saying because it has the heal, so you have more survivability. But anyhow, the strip gives them dots as well. Yeah, I think I'll just put Praha. Yeah, and just do this. Like, it kind of sucks that you don't have a Hey Gang. Hey Gang will definitely be in this spot, because obviously this is like a second turn team. So if the defense have some kind of strip stun, there's no coming back if any of these actually, because then the turn order will be messed up and you won't get the damage off as you want to. So that's a flaw. If you think that's really a big problem, maybe Juno's better, because if she does get stunned, then Juno will come back due to her passive. The bad thing is that Juno's lead isn't too great, especially against Camilla's, because it gives more crit rate to the team. So that's one downfall there. I think that's what I'll do. It's still a decent team in my eyes, even without the Hey Gang. Although if you had Hey Gang, it would be a lot better. So you're running the bomb team, so I don't want to change that. I think the bomb team is great. Like, obviously John is better, but if you don't have John, what else can you do? You have to go with it. I also think if you're having a hard time dealing with Manons, you could use the Varad team. But no, I think Manon's fine. I'll just really run these 3, the Bomb, the Christina, and the Amber team. If I have to add one more, what would it be? You did have Deborah. I don't know if the Tiana Deborah team are even usable these days, because everything is super tanky. Oh, you do have John. Wow. Wow, you do have John. I'll definitely put John. John is so much better. So much better. You have to run the John. I'll just try this to see how much damage you can put out. Because if you can one-shot a unit with decent damage, like 60k and up, The spread damage might at least kill Camilla because it's not really, the spread damage isn't a crit, so like all the damage will go in. And also it will bring Puncture down decently as well. But Puncture is a menace, and because of its passive, you can't use Pung back skill 3 on him as he wouldn't take a lot of damage. So it is definitely a dead offense that you cannot use as you climb because Punctures are everywhere and Puncture and Camilla together. So it is not as good. I think right now against that defense, with what you have, the best is probably the Bomb AO if it's slow, or the Christina AO. So I'll just use those 4 and see how things go. With your rune quality, you should definitely be getting C3 or up. Maybe the rush time isn't as great for you, so that kind of sucks. But with pure rune quality, I think you get C3 at the very least. Now RTA, let's see what you're running. Okay, Chandra stuff, and you're going fast, and then you like, okay, you pick the Leo against Sonya, I like that. Interesting that you banned Veladril, but I get it, because if they banned Sekhmet, you have no strip, and then you could get screwed. Okay, but Sonya can't do anything. Yeah, I would have guessed that he was going to ban the Sonya. Sorry, he was going to ban the Leo, right? Because he brought out the Sonya. And if he did, you go first. Who do you reset? I don't know. If he could survive your damage, and I think if you banned Leo, he could have won. Okay, but you're running a lot of Sekhmet stuff. Wow, it's like your core pick. Sekhmet, Charlotte, your core pick with Verd as well. So we're gonna take a look at that rune, or the rune, the build quality there. I'm expecting they have the best runes. Box not too big, 21 units. You're not using Fire Monkey, okay, not scaled up, makes sense. Not using Wind Monkeys, not scaled up. Not using Juno, not scaled up. Wow, okay. All very valid choices. And they're not being used because they're not scaled up. Let's see if everything here is scaled up. Cool, I like it. Interesting, you're still picking Chilling. Okay, these skill ones need to be... this one I guess is questionable, but it's, you know, 30% more damage. I probably will scale it up. I'm gonna... Are you using that really? I will scale up Escher. Okay, so we know that your first pick is Chandra. Let's look at the runes. Not bad. Despair Will. Okay, it's decently fast as well. It's probably as one of your best Despair sets. So this Charlotte, slower than Chandra. Not on max accuracy or close to it. So that's a flaw. Is it on Violent? It is. Okay. I do think you need more accuracy there. Sekhmet, wow, 55%. Swift Will. Okay, 17% more on skill 3. So how much is that? 72? Hey man, you have to get 85. Because you'll see that this unit is a hit or miss. And if it misses, you're GG'd. Really, when you're picking out Sekhmet and you miss, it's GG. You have to have the mentality in your head being like, if you miss, I'm going to give up the game. Because that's, in most cases, what the result is going to be. Giving it 72% accuracy, you can't even blame it on Sekhmet. You have to blame it on your runes and the build you gave it to her. Because she is known to miss her skill 3s, guys. She is known. Even on max accuracy. So if she's known to miss it with max, and you're using her without max accuracy, if she misses, dude, blame it on yourself. Okay? Blame it on yourself. A very slow puncture. Again, violent energy. This was Triple Revenge. Minato. Vampire Destroy. Is there a reason why you're forcing Destroy? Because I really don't think Destroy is a big plus in RTA. Because due to the nature of how the content is created, as time passes, HP gets lower anyhow. So I think if you get better stats, I'll take out the Destroy set. Violent Shield, that's good. Decently fast. That's actually a decent miles. Okay, another Swift unit, Tableau. I guess that's one of your Swift threats. Both of your Swift threats are pretty damn slow though. Is this another? Okay. So your fastest set is on Escher, a little over 200. Fang. Violent Destroyer. It looks like you like Destroyer. I'll go Violent Revenge to be fair. Vert, 100 res. Okay. Oh no, 100 crit rate. Double Revenge Will. I like this build. I think this is the right build if you can't get 100 resistance. Rakuni, not on 100 res, so that's a big no. I would definitely try to get 100 res. If you can't get it on Nemesis, just go with Violent Endure and get the 100 res. I think 100 res is more important than the Nemesis. Violent Will Dominic, more Despair Will. Again, I don't like this because the more is slower than Charlotte. I would like more to be go in front of Charlotte. You would want to get the strip, so when Charlotte uses skill 3 or skill 2 or skill 1, whatever it is, she could get the pushback, she could get the stun, or she could get the sleep. If anything, she needs those wills off. So if that's the case, you need your strippers to go in front of whatever control you have. And you're not doing that. So there are flaws that I see. I wouldn't force yourself to use too many Swift units when your Swift unit pool is very low. Because if you spread out your Swift units and you're contesting first turn, I don't think you can get out of C1 right now with the gameplay you're doing. I will definitely skill up Juno, Fire Monkey, and definitely have these in the back end, in your back pocket, so you can bring them out. Because these are bruisers, these are counter units that are really strong against some of the control comps or fast comps out there, and I think it allows you to play a different kind of game. If anything, what would you add? You could add Nana. Nana's a great unit, not skilled up. You could Chow, not skilled up. Okay. Camilla is not as good as before, so you don't really have to use her anymore. I think Chow is actually more fun due to the presence of Chandra. I don't know. I'll take out Diablo. Maybe use Oliver. No, I don't want to really force you to a fast game because I don't think your rune quality is that great for a fast game. And if you're gonna force yourself to play a fast game, you're gonna be stuck in C1 at most. I think. I'll use Gu to contest first turn teams, but it's not skilled up. So you have a lot of stuff that you could use. You're just lacking skill ups. So definitely pick some out because I think some of these are really good counters to first turn teams. And it'll allow you to play a different type of game. I would use Veramos, guys. Veramos is very good against certain comps, like, for example, Nephthys or any control comp, really. And remember to pick out good counters and also ban the right unit. You want to ban the unit that could control attack bar or keep pushing you back or resetting, because that will stop Veramos. But if this Veramos starts going, then even though they take first turn and it looks like you're losing, you'll be coming back. But that's all I have to say with his current box and playstyle. I think with this current rune quality and the builds that I see, I don't think going more of a first turn type of game is right, or at least spreading more Swift runes to Swift units, because right now the builds are pretty slow. Like, you have to argue that these aren't that quick. Even Escher. I think I'll just go with 2 Swift units if you really want to use Swift. Just focus the fastest. Probably 1 on Sekhmet because it does have fast base speed. So that you could contest speed even with lower rune quality. Okay, finally let's go into Siege. Okay, so his Siege is still going on. Thankfully he did use all of his attacks. So let's look at his defense because I want to talk about that the most. Okay, let's see the defense log. So this is doing, this is doing really well. This is doing okay. This is not doing too well. These are pretty similar. This is still doing well. Wow. This is doing well, this is doing well, and this isn't being used. Let's look at the build on this team. Okay, I see why it's not doing too well, because it's on Swift, first of all. This is on Violent, pretty tanky, pretty fast. You know what? You know what the best build is? It's just to go 100 res Vigor, really tanky, 100 res Skogul, very tanky, on Destroy. I do see that Destroy sees a whole lot more success, and I'll go with the Violent Commune on crit rate on the Destroy set again, or you can go Harmonia 100 res, very tanky. I think that's the team comp that I see the most success in, especially in lower level Siege. But really in lower level Siege, it's all about rune quality. You could make anything work because usually half of the people have lower rune quality than you. To be fair, if you're getting records like this, I don't think it's too bad. It's actually decent, but obviously, if you decrease the number of units that you're using here, you'll get better results. Having less defenses means you could focus the better, or utilize all your runes to make those defenses, and as a result, you'll get better builds. But I also know that in G1, you're intent of needing a lot more defenses because it's usually a one-sided game, taking towers, and you need more defenses, so on and so forth. So the guild asks you, especially if you're account is better than most of the people's, or at least yeah, most of the people in your guild, then they'll want you to have more defenses up so that they could use your defenses. Right now, I don't really see a big issue with your box, to be fair. If anything, you could use a more variants. I know more Tessarion variants is very popular. Yes, it is usually with Savannah, so that's a flaw. Maybe you could theory craft something to use instead of Savannah. You do want it to be a win unit though. Something like that could work, or you could just use maybe instead of this, just make it very tanky because the Tessarion, because the Theomar's Perna is very popular. So instead of Clara going fast, you could put Tessarion here. Like that. Or another fire damage dealer, which could be like the Fire Monkey if it's skilled up. You also have Zen, okay. So if you have Zen, oh, but Chandra Buncher is a lot more popular these days, so you don't really have to use Zen. If you do, I think you'll need another Chandra, another 24 lead. If you want to use it, you could use Miang, right? Miang's another 24 lead, I believe. Or is it a 28 lead? Either or. So you could use a Miang Zen +1, like this girl, right? This could be a popular one. I mean, it's G1, so if you could get it tuned and stuff, it will get the win. I mean, anything like you try to outspeed will work, but with 10 defenses, I don't think you have any quick, fast swift sets left, so let's not go that route. Let's see if there's another route you could go tanky. You could use Ayunu Orion comp. That's very annoying these days. Oh, you're using Orion. Oh, you're using Orion on the Garo team, so I guess I won't say that then. Oh yeah, you have Britta. You have Britta, right? Yeah, Britta's a fun defense. Like you could use Wind Monkey here. Or you have Ophelia. Ophelia in defense is pretty annoying. You do. Oh, Ophelia's being used too. Okay, makes sense. Like Momo. You could use Momo. Right? What's a good last unit here, guys? Freak. A lot of stuff could go in here. It has to be a fire unit because we already have. Okay, just you put this in. I don't know, just go something like this right now. You could put like Nora and stuff too, but this could work because everything's so tanky. They're all violent. They're going to be somewhat bruiserish at the same time, so it could definitely work. So you could add these as well. I don't want to change your defenses or give you better other recommendations because they're doing well. The only thing that's doing not too well are these down here. It's probably due to rune quality. Yeah. What the heck is that? The Carcano is so squishy. I mean, I get it because you paired it with Huadam and stuff. But man, that's a squishy Carcano, and the other stats aren't that great either. Yeah, probably why it's not doing too great. This Orion's not on Violent either. You know, Violent Orion these days are crazy, so if you could get the rune quality, try that out because that's gonna be really fun. I'm questioning this defense. I don't like it too much. I'll probably put like Kopsu in here with the Momo. I think it'll do a little better. And you could use the Tessarion with Theomars. I don't know. You could just make a different defense, I think, with this, and you'll see better results. I think another one that he wants to know about is offenses. Okay, the Suicide comp, good. Okay, he has a few offenses. He also has this one with the Marinade, awesome. Although Kona's space speed is horrendous, so it's gonna be hard to use. Okay, you made this defense as well. Cool. Like I said, so you're using your siege defenses as offenses. I think that's a good idea because again, they'll have better rune quality than most of your stuff, because you're focusing the runes on them. But another good one that I think they could use is definitely a cookie, Madeline cookie. Oh wait, do you have a Madeline cookie? Ooh, make a win Madeline cookie. Make a Carcano. I'm hoping you have a Carcano. Shoot, make a Carcano, man. It's another free win. Carcano and then use Bethany. Damn. Can't believe you don't have those. Yeah, but you would want the Wind Madeline cookie. I'm pretty sure you have it. There's no way, right? Is it in here? It could be. It might just not be built. He has to have it. There's no way. There he is, Carcano. No, that's Covenant. Sorry, Covenant. There he is. Yeah, see? They're all there. One offense for sure that you want to make, especially if you're rotating your Swift set to your fastest, booster in each team. This will be one of them as well. Okay? Easy team to use. Easy team and almost guaranteed to get you a win. Just have to awaken it to get the 90% speed lead. Okay, and that was it for this review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think that's the best way you could currently improve right now. I told you what I think you lack in. Definitely R5 and GB12 is or GB Abyss Heart is a good way to start. But I think runes overall just all need work in certain slots. So I think grinding, like all of us, will be a thing that you have to do continuously. Anyhow, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.